on, y'all? I'm back. Seat on the hat. It's DJ. What's going on? Long time no talk. It's been a while. I tried it out like last week, I believe, one video, but it's been a while since I really got to chat with my people. It's been like weeks, and man, I'm not gonna lie, a lot been going on lately, but I'm glad to be back at it today. Man, how y'all feeling? I know today is hot, hotter than hot. I know what's going on. It's been hotter than hot, but you know how that go. But we trying to stay cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to a lot of things for this month. Looking forward to SummerSlam happening this weekend. Looking forward to my birthday happening in a few weeks after that. And I'm just looking forward to more life, more love, more things going on. I'm telling you one thing, I got some high predictions for SummerSlam this year, and the fact that it's 2 nights, I think, really makes it bigger than what it is. They just added a huge match that really set the tone for how big this SummerSlam, first ever 2-night SummerSlam, is going to be. They just added that tag team ladder match for the WWE tag team titles to the match card too, so that's going to be very, very great. At least that's what I'm expecting. As far as everything else, we can go down each matchup and see like what we think is going to be, you know, who we think is going to be the winner or not. I genuinely believe we're going to have a lot of surprises. So I will start off with Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I don't know where they're really going with it right now. The feud has been not necessarily stale, but it's been kind of still. And I just really don't know if... I'm not really sure, like, which way they would go with it, because it would be kind of weird for Bayley to just have a tag team match with Lyra for the belts randomly, and then they lose, and that's it. They move on to a singles match. I think there's got to be something else to it. Now, Becky elevating the Intercontinental title is one thing, and she hasn't really had it for a long time, for much time at all, so I can definitely see her keeping it. I don't really see Lyra getting it back for some reason, even though it would be a really great match, and she's been winning lately. I think that's done by design, so she can lose at SummerSlam to Becky Lynch in some way to where Becky keeps the title. At least that's what I'm assuming and thinking. Now, I think Becky's going to retain. As far as the United States Championship match in the steel cage, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, I think that was going to be very interesting. But again, Solo just got the belt, and I think that Jacob Fatu is going to be him and Solo are going to have a great match in that steel cage. But I'm leaning towards Solo retaining it because of all the bloodline or MFT members or whatever. I can definitely see them overpowering both of those, both Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso if he decided to jump in. What's going on? How you doing, Yosimar? Say hi. How you doing? Thank you for your hi and your comment. And please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes. I will say also that I think as far as that tag team turmoil ladder match or whatever, I think the winner of that will probably be the Street Profits, because not Street Profits, but I'd say the YS6. And again, that's another team that just got the belts. I don't know if they're going to be doing this long term or not, but at the same time, they are a team that would be justified for them to lose, not by pinfall, but by the stipulation, so they can get the titles off of them, even though they just had it for like a week or two. So it's going to be kind of hard to call that, just because of experience and them not really having the belts for long at all. I would assume they'd keep them, but we know how WWE feels about the YS6 and other supernatural entities, so I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped them either. And if they do drop them, more than likely it would be and should be to the Street Profits. The Intercontinental Championship, Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. I feel like their feud has been fun. I can't really take AJ Styles' title shot seriously, but I don't know if that's the point or not, because he's not acting like he's about to win that Intercontinental belt. But I mean, I think he should definitely have it. I think Dominic hasn't really done much with the Intercontinental title, so there's really no point in him having the belt, really. At least not for now. Not to my opinion. So it would be nice seeing on AJ Styles, see him be a workhorse for it, and really just give it some good light. We'll have to see. I don't know if this is solidified. What's going on, Jackie Boy? What's going on? Thank you for your view and your like. I appreciate you. What other matches do they have on the card? I know they had the triple threat with Rhea Ripley, Naomi, and Io Sky. Again, Naomi just won the title. So there's a lot. Thank you for that like too. I appreciate it. There's a lot of champions on this card who just won their belt within weeks to a month. So it's kind of hard to see any of them really just losing until we get to the world title picture. So I feel like they would definitely retain. Naomi would definitely retain. Maybe Io Sky takes the pin. I'm not sure. Hopefully we get a one-on-one one day from Rhea Ripley and Naomi for that belt. As far as right now, I see Naomi retaining it. I'm sure there's other matches on the card that aren't for titles or that haven't been talked about. But I just can't really think of them right now unless you know them yourself. But I know the world titles will be on the line, and as far as Gunther and CM Punk, that one's kind of a toss-up just because I feel like Gunther's going to retain, one, because he just came off of retiring Goldberg, and two, I can't see CM Punk finally winning the big one again at SummerSlam. It'd have to be for WrestleMania. That's the only way I can see it. And as far as everything else, he didn't act like he wanted to be a winning champion, if that makes sense. I haven't really seen any real promos between Gunther and CM Punk. Not for real. You know, it's been a little here and there, a little stuff, but not for real. So I definitely see Gunther retaining. Now, as far as John Cena and Cody Rhodes, that's where things get spicy because we don't know where it's going to go, right? We could see a heel Cody Rhodes and a face John Cena, depending on the crowd, what we're doing, how we're working the crowd, and all that. Now, I think what they're going for, based on Cody's behavior as of late, especially up to last week when he took John Cena out through a table and physically made him sign the papers, I think they're going for a Bret Hart Stone Cold double turn. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not really sure, but I would assume that's what they're going for. If so, that might be a really good turnout, and hopefully we get something good out of it, because that would be really dope. They'd have to really play into the feelings of the people though, and have to really like get there, because they did make it a street fight, so anything goes, and in that way we can see Cody use all the things that he's had, all the weapons, and really just go to town on John Cena. And John Cena has that sense of nostalgia that people hate to see him really hurt for real or really go for real. So if he's getting beat up for real by a face Cody Rhodes, then more than likely he's going to turn face himself, and Cody Rhodes will then turn heel. So I think they're going for a doubles turn. Hopefully that works out, because that would be nice to see. Hopefully we get Homelander Cody. Other than that, I think at this point it really doesn't make sense to really have a real reign. I mean, if you beat Cody again and he's at the top of your food chain and nobody else is really in contention for it, then what are we doing? There's no point going forward with the rest of the tour. So something tells me Cody Rhodes is going to get his belt back at SummerSlam by negative means, which is going to force John Cena to be a face and spend the rest of his matches doing dream matches that he will never have again, to where everybody will inevitably miss him at the end of the year, which I think is brilliant. I think that's great, and hopefully they can keep up with that and do that. Other than that, I definitely see Cody Rhodes getting his belt back. So that's my predictions on SummerSlam. Thank you guys for watching. I'm about to get out of here, let y'all go on with y'all lives. Hope y'all enjoy this Monday. Stay tuned for Monday Night Raw, and I catch y'all on the next one. Thank you guys, and I catch you. Peace.